What's up, Broadway.com viewers? It's Corbin Bleu here. You are watching Blue Skies. We are still in previews, but we're finally at a place where the show is starting to feel a lot more comfortable, and I think you're starting to see that a lot more backstage too. Everybody's personalities are really starting to come through, and you're starting to see a lot more comfort on the stage too. I think people are feeling like the freedom to play, and you're also seeing people try new things. I actually tried some fun stuff in a later scene in the show. I actually almost made Laura Lee crack up on stage and I almost lost it. Also, sometimes you get a little too comfortable. I think I got a little too comfortable in the firecrackers the other day, and I almost slipped and ate it in front of the whole audience. It was really, really scary. But overall, the show's coming along great, guys. Here's some of this week's highlights. Hey guys, I am here with none other than the fantastic Denis Jones, our choreographer, and we're just chilling here in the theater right now. We just finished our third week of previews?
Second week of
previews.
It seems like 3 weeks though, doesn't it?
It really feels like it's been
doing it for a while.
3 weeks.
Yeah, no, it's actually our second end of our second week.
Yeah, it's feeling good though.
Yeah.
It's feeling really, really good.
I'm very excited about it.
Denis has been with the show since its first origins when it was at the Muni, right?
Even before that, when we were at Goodspeed Opera House, which was a little over 2 years ago, and then we did it again last summer at the Muni, and now we're at Studio 54. And it's it's fantastic because Goodspeed Opera House is very dear to my heart, as is the Muni in St. Louis. I mean, they're both amazing organizations, but Goodspeed is like arguably one of the smallest stages in America, and Muni is probably the largest stage in America. So we literally went from like this version of it to that version of it, and now I feel like we're finally in a more kind of standard size house that I've sort of like, we finally found kind of the middle ground of the show.
What is that like? I mean, as a choreographer, you're responsible for the movement on the stage and filling up that space. I mean, that's got to be such it's got to screw with your mind so much to go from that size to this size to this size now.
Yes, I mean, at Goodspeed, you're definitely trying to get people to not run into one another. Like, that's sort of one of the job requirements of the choreographer, because they're just so tight. And then at the Muni, you're really trying to find ways to absolutely like fill up that space, fill up that stage. So yeah, it's nice to have a kind of more standard issue size stage to play around with.
You never know. I mean, the houses are just different every single night. We were just saying today's audience was all blue hairs, and it was amazing. I always love that because it's a Sunday mat, and you would think that they're going to be quiet, but they're just so into it and so excited. I mean, this is, especially you look at a show like this, it's based off of that movie. They all know the movie, and and you go outside and talk to a lot of them afterward, and they're just talking about how like they love seeing that film come to life in front of them, and it's
there's
really
music
cool.
too. I definitely with the audience we had today, I was sitting in the back of the house, and the orchestra would play the first few chords of a song, and you would see people go, and then they would come back into it. They'd be like,
this
it's
one,
cheek
this
to
one.
cheek. You know what I mean? Like they know what it is right away.
There was the cutest old woman that was sitting right in the front row that she was mouthing every single word throughout the whole show, and especially during Easter Bonnet, she was up there, like arms up in the air. I was like, why don't you just come up here with us, just do the show?
I mean, these songs are so beloved. People just can't help themselves. Yeah, there's a lot of singing and dancing along. Yeah.
He didn't know this, he knows it now, but I hadn't put on my tap shoes for like 5 years. And I grew up tapping. I started tapping when I was like 2 years old. But it felt like I was riding a bike. Like I put him back on, but just his energy and just the vibe and like just getting a chance to dance with him, like it all came back, it all came flooding, just all this joy, and it was just energy through my feet. And,
to see him.
It was so much fun. It's been just amazing working with you, man.
Yeah, the feeling's mutual.
Thank you. Thank you. You're just amazing. Denis Jones, guys, he's the best. Just come see what he's done on this stage.
Come to the end. Every day's a celebration.
You rock, man. Thank you. So today is our first 2-show day, and of course, on our break, we're still going. We are all here about ready to sign some posters for Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS, but we have some pizza. just very healthy, amazing things to eat in between shows. Everybody is so excited.
Shout out to Two Boots Pizza.
Bryce, I'm gonna eat all
Two
the
Boots.
onions for you.
And everybody's just working away, signing,
Eating?
Mostly.
signing, eating pizza.
As you do.
So remember when I was doing those 54 questions and Sasha asked me who do I want to work with again on Broadway? I said George Salazar. Look who came to the show tonight.
And I'm stage managing Holiday Inn now, so I'm
Yes,
really excited
absolutely.
that we get to work together on Broadway.
No, he's not. He's actually doing Tick Tick Boom on Broadway. You guys gotta go see him.
Off Broadway.
Off Broadway. Same thing.
Well,
Yeah. She's gonna make her entrance.
Oh no, I'm alright. You got your hands full. What's happening?
We're here sweating backstage. We've got me, we've got Lee, we've got Megan, we've got Kevin. We're getting ready.
Juan Carlos.
Juan Carlos.
Larry! There's a show going on.
I just look Larry. Please leave me
Of
alone.
course.
Sorry.
I have plenty
He has to get ready for his show. He needs to concentrate. Let him concentrate. Concentrate your little mind. I have to go on stage.
So this is Megan Sikora's downtime in the middle of Act 1 and the middle of Act 2. She pretty much finishes Plenty to Be Thankful For, and she's gotta,
She's sleeping. She's got her PJs on. She's sleeping.
you look so cozy.
Do anything for a long time.
Look at their footies. Is that Minnie Mouse?
Yeah.
Of course it's Minnie Mouse.
You're really good at that.
Bye. Another Moments with Morgan. Morgan, you get the most laughs on the stage. What do you do to keep it fresh every single night?
Previews is all about mixing it up. It's about seeing what works, what sticks, and what you can make better. Andy, Gordon, they all have wonderful suggestions to make my lines better, to make everyone's lives better here at the theater, and they're just wonderful people. Every night we change things to make it better, and it's a really wonderful experience here, seeing what changes, what goes different, and what we can do better.
He's a humble man, but this guy right here, he's slaying it on the stage. Later, Morgan.
Later.
You know, doing a Broadway show is a lot of work, a lot of energy to pull out of yourself every single day, and a lot of our backstage crew have been using a little bit of motivation from this little guy right here. They actually have this backstage, guys, and they come back here and they give it a high five after every show. It's my doll. Why is the Chad doll here hanging backstage? I heard that they always come by and they go, "High five, Corbin!" and they give it a high five. That's happening backstage every night. What is life? Thank you so much for watching Blue Skies, everybody. I just wanted to end it on this. Right now, I am standing on the balcony of Sasha and I's first New York City apartment together and looking out into the city and just remembering today happens to be September 11th. And I just wanted to acknowledge and to send my love to everybody out there who's been affected by this day. I grew up in Brooklyn myself, and my mom used to work in the towers. We had actually moved to Los Angeles by the time we went down, but my aunt was still working there at the time. Thank God she did not go to work that day. It was just a complete fluke. It's very strange because September 11th for Sasha and I also holds another meeting. It also happens to be our first date. So no matter what, we will never forget. But remember, there can be light in the darkness. So thank you so much again for everybody for watching, and lots of love. Bye.